Hello everyone, Max Forti to bring you another review. This time around, as you saw from the title, it's going to be one that's going to be covering the house of Escentric Molecules. This time around, of course, Molecules 04 and Escentric 04. Of course, before this release, they've had 3 other releases prior to this one. The first one, Molecule 01, which was all about ISO E Super, which, you know, in my skin gave me a very cedar chip kind of a smell. And my wife actually smells fantastic, very sandalwoody, creamy cedarwood, you know, kind of a smell. Fruity, very sensuous, but on my skin, Molecule 1 actually does not do very well. Escentric 01 actually does pretty good. On my skin, I actually tend to do very well with the Escentric ones rather than just the Molecules. When I actually layer them, the Escentric and the Molecule releases, I actually get not only a better performance, but actually a much better smell. But I'll get to it in a minute. So Molecule 02 was all about ambergris, which had the note of ambroxan. Molecule 03 was all about vetiver acetate, which was a take on the vetiver side. And last but not least, Molecule 04 and Escentric 04 gives us a Javanone note, which in all essence is a modern take on the note of sandalwood. Now the presentation for this particular fragrance, both the Escentric 04 and the Molecule 04, as you see, my bottles are actually samples. And I'll have both full presentations right next to me so you guys can see what the boxes look like. But it's a rather minimalistic and a little bit futuristic, if you will, with the algorithms here that spell, I believe, E for Escentric and M for Molecule. As you see, these bottles are actually samples, which are listed right here. Really cool presentation, like I said, futuristic, minimalistic, and actually really nice looking. As you see, you know, when you look both bottles, the Molecule on the Escentric, the main thing that pops up is the color of the juice. As the Escentric is a more deeper and denser juice, this one here is actually more yellow tinge to it, and this one here is mostly clear, as you get with most Molecules of the series. Now this fragrance was released just this year, a few weeks ago, and you can find this at luckyscent.com, which I'll have the link down in the description below. The nose behind it's Giza Sean, which is an amazing perfumer who has put some great work together, great collaborations with different people, but I love his work. Very creative, very daring, if you will, and these series happen to be just a very daring and very off the beaten path kind of fragrance line, which I do love. And the price point for these bottles are $150 American, and you can find them at luckyscent.com. Now, not only can you find the Molecule and Escentric Molecules series at the luckyscent.com, but you can also find some amazing hard-to-find niche and brand new releases in the niche world and indie world. So check out luckyscent.com for great prices, and at the end of this video, I'm going to have something special for you. Now, what are the main difference between the darker juice, Escentric Molecule 04 and Molecule 04, you might ask? Great question, and I'll tell you right now. So Molecule 04 is basically that one note of Javanol, which resembles sandalwood. Now that note will play on your skin depending on your body chemistry, the temperature of your body, the surrounding areas that you're wearing this, you know, the climate. It's going to play a few tricks on you. It might even give you like an anosmic feel that you're not wearing anything at all, but believe me, you are going to get some notices. People around you are going to notice that you're actually wearing fragrances. Now, like I said, the Javanol here is more of a fleeting note and not as deep as the Escentric, which I tend to like more in the series, and I get better projection, better performance all in all. But what I like to do with these fragrances and this line, I actually like to layer them. And what I do is I do 2 to 1. I do like 3 or 2, and I usually go heavier in the Molecule and a little less on the Escentrics, which I'll show you exactly how I do it with these 2 right now before I head out. So all in all, Molecule 04 is a very sandalwood scent that's a little bit creamy, and it's going to develop on your skin depending on your body chemistry and as you warm up. So believe me, you can wear this. You may think you're not wearing anything at all, but people around you are going to notice you. Okay, with the counterpart, Escentric 04, I actually get amazing projection longevity with it, a much better performance, and actually get a fruity, creamy, really pleasant scent to it, and I get a lot of compliments when I'm wearing Escentric 04. But what really does well for me is when I actually layer the 2, which I'll do for you in just a minute. Okay, so before I spray myself and head out, let me give you guys the rundown of the performance of what I get of this scent, especially when I layer them. I get about 1 to 2 hour projection, a really nice push for the first couple hours, and it gets closer to my skin. And I get about 8 to 10 hours of this blend. A full works day, no problem. I get whiffs of it in and out. People around me, as I walk around, as I pass through people, will comment of how nice I smell. So it is a really pleasant, easy to wear fragrance. So I think this has all the qualities for a great signature scent. It's very different and unique. It's something that's, off the beaten path. It's not going to be something that you're going to find everywhere, at your department store. So it definitely has that uniqueness going on for it. So I think it'll be a great signature scent all year round for sure. Although for myself personally, because I have so many different fragrances, I think this actually is great for the season that we're in right now. Spring and summer and early fall, I think, is where this falls for the best kind of performance and the scent itself. Now, as far as gender, I think this is a gender-free. Anybody, and I mean anybody, can rock this. And as far as age groups, I'd say about 20 and up. I think your second year in college will be right around the perfect time to pick these up and rock them. Okay, so the bottom line with this line, the Molecule and the Escentric, I love them to layer them. And if you want something, like I said before, off the beaten path, something unique that's going to give you like an exclusive kind of feel, an exclusive kind of scent, you're gonna get people talking, especially because many people don't know about these fragrances, at your workplace or your school. You're gonna, it's gonna be a nice subject of conversation. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I layer before I head out. So this is the Molecule, which is the more faint one, the lighter one. I usually go about 2 or 3 sprays of this one. So basically, I'm gonna go 3 right now. So 1, 2, 3, and actual sprays in these. Pretty nice. And this is the Escentric, and I'm gonna go 2 sprays of these. I'm gonna go 1 and 2. Again, real nice distribution. Now the Escentric's just amazing. Right off the bottle, I can really smell it, and it's very pleasant, extremely, alluring. It's one of those scents that, they did this right. Isa Sean, my hat's off to you. Escentric is just an amazing right off the nozzle. Molecules, again, it'll take you a little warming up to the fragrance, because as you first spray it, you may think that you're not wearing anything at all. But believe me, I smell amazing right now. There's a beautiful scent bubble around me, and believe me, that scent bubble is going to follow me all the way until the end of the day. 8 to 10 hours, no problem. All right, guys, it's this time again. Let me ask you, comment down in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys have smelled anything from the Molecule or Escentric Molecule fragrances. Let me know exactly your thoughts on the line. What do you think about them? What is your favorite from the line? Which ones you love? Which ones don't you like so much? Please share it below. I'd love to start a little conversation. Now, I'm gonna do a little something for you guys, and not one, but I'll do 5 drawings for you guys, so you guys can win and experience anything from the Molecule and Escentric Molecule, either 01, 02, or 3, or 04. Whatever you guys want, comment down below. I'm gonna pick 5 winners. I'm gonna contact you, and you guys will get back to me with your information so I can ship you guys whatever samples you guys want to sample from this line. Thank you so much for watching. You guys know the drill. Keep on spraying, stay fragrant, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.